Everybody, this is the one and only GM, and today I'm gonna teach all you guys how to play Lee Chalan after the new patch. Lee got changed quite a bit, a couple of nerfs, and overall he has to be played differently now in the new patch. So in this new patch, I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to play with Lee Chalan in this new patch. And for starters, this is from playing the patch a lot. And I've gotten a lot of people asking me what they need to do with Lee after the nerfs and everything. So this is what I'm gonna do, is teach you guys how to play Lee Chalan. First of all, the main plan with Lee Chalan now is to try to hit while staying 2-3. His heat is all involved with while staying 2-3, because if you guys know, while staying 2-3 in the heat, it's a full combo now. So that's the #1 game plan with Lee Chalan, is doing while staying 2-3 into heat. That's what mostly Lee Chalan is gonna go for in heat. And why is that? Why is Lee Chalan mostly gonna go for while staying 2-3 while it's in heat? The reason why is because when Lee Chalan is in heat, he doesn't have much stuff to do in heat. The only thing he has when he's in heat is you doing just frames that you have already, and you basically get heat back for doing perfect just frames, which is like, you're gonna be doing those just frames outside of heat anyway. So that's literally the only gimmick he has in heat. So when you in heat also, of course, while staying 2-3 in a 4-4-3 is a full combo. And then of course 4-4-3 is also a full combo in heat. So those are the main things he has when he's in heat. And of course, Hitman 044 also. You're not really gonna hit that though. You're not really gonna hit that. So that's one of the things, is mostly while staying 2-3. When it comes to 4-4-3, yeah, sometimes you could just do it raw and see if it hits somebody back. That's just raw on the ducks. But mostly it's gonna be a whiff punishing thing. But I do it sometimes just to see if somebody's gonna duck. I'll just do it if they move wrong. But yeah, while staying 2-3 is the main purpose. So how do you use while staying 2-3, right? Easy. Most of the time, if people see like a slide mix up, like up close, a shimmy, they're gonna duck. So you can do double shimmy too. See, double shimmy. And people duck slide a lot more in this Tekken game, and the reason why is because the slide is -15 now from the distance where while staying 2-3 would hit. See, -15. So that's the distance where, see, launch punishable. Of course, you could do from far and make it safer, right? -11 from far, but somebody could just low parry it. If you do it from far, you could mix it up with 4-4-3. But from this distance, it's launch punishable. So you want to do while staying 2. Mix it up. Mix up the slide. Also, if people are trying to duck, of course, Silvertail, you can mix that up with while staying 2-3. So those are 2 things you want to do if you want to mix up these while staying 2-3. Is mix up. Of course, anytime you're in crouch, people are gonna duck. That's one thing you gotta remember. Yeah, people are always gonna duck when they see Lee ducking. Another thing too is when it comes to like power crushing and shit, you have to be careful, obviously, because the power crush doesn't track anymore. This doesn't track anymore. So the only time you really want to do that is if somebody does a really slow move where you can interrupt afterwards. Give you example, something like that. You can power crush in between that. See? But of course, they can, of course they can sidewalk it. See? So you gotta be really careful with that. Also, 1+2 throws don't track anymore. So if you was using the 1+2 throw to stop somebody from sidewalking, you can't do that anymore. Just do generic throws. Generic throws track both ways. And of course, 1+2, you're gonna have to use that a lot, because people are always gonna sidewalk against Lee because his tracking is bad. You see, Lee's tracking is not that good, so you gotta do a lot of 1+2s and generic throws because they track both ways, of course. Also, when it comes to being out heat, you can armor out of heat, but the armor has to come out slower. So it has to be second. So that's how you beat out heat moves, heat bursts, or armor. Make sure that you do it in a situation where your armor is going to come out slower. So that's a good way to deal with it. You can also sidewalk it too, obviously. See? If you think it's coming. You can also throw. Yeah, so Lee in this new patch is a lot of basically just going for wild saying 2-3. Of course they nerfed this, right? I'll show you guys. Get him out of it. Like this, he can't get Hitman L404 into up back 3 anymore. He only gets blazing kick or up back 3. The blazing kick is harder to do though. You gotta be really fast to do it. See? 38 damage. So that's all he gets now. So that's what made him really good in heat before, is that he had really strong defensive options, like a punishment wise. So you could hit confirm this and punish with that and get up back through Hitman L404 into blazing kick, armor into blazing kick, and magic 444 punish into blazing kick. But he can't do that no more. Into Hitman L403 up back 3, he can't do it no more. The easiest thing to do is just up back 3. It's not a lot of damage, so Lee lost a lot of damage. He was really scary when he was in heat because of that, because if somebody does something unsafe, or you hit confirm this, or if you do armor, we just getting big damage, and that led to crazy comebacks. And now that he can't do that, that's a big nerf, and it nerfs his heat a lot. So that's why I say heat is mostly just you trying to hit while staying 2-3. So you kind of playing Lee the same way you're playing him outside of heat, in heat, pretty much, because you're still gonna be trying to go for this anyway. You know, that's mostly what you're gonna be trying to go for. Of course, you can keep trying to keep your heat by doing, you know, just frames to keep your heat, but that's hard to do because all that stuff is like highs and lows, you know. So, and his chip damage is okay, you know. Of course, too, when it comes to running 3-4, when it comes to running 3-4, not bad. When it comes to running 3-4, you know that's the chip damage, right? That's chip damage all day. So you could keep doing this, but you have to be careful with that, because of course your opponent is gonna sidewalk after the first thing. So if your opponent is sidewalking after 3-4, I would just suggest just the bait. Just do 1-3-4 and then sidewalk. Because if they do armor or heat, you could sidewalk and launch, right? Or if they do punch parry, you could sidestep and launch. So you have to do a lot of empty stuff with Lee after his running 3-4. And the reason why is because a lot of characters have punch parries, so they'll be able to punch parry Hitman 1-1-1 and Hitman 1+2. So that's why I say you gotta do it empty. Bomb bomb, sidewalk, bait the follow-ups, bait the reversal, bait the arm move, the heat, whatever. Of course you can still do throws, but I would suggest a generic throw, you know. And then when the opponent starts trying to do tracking moves, to stop your sidewalk. You can do Hitman 1+2 or that, or even Hitman 3. So yeah, for Lee, you want to do a lot of chip damage. Moves that cost chip. Because moves like this, 4-4-2, really good. Because they have to respect the mix-up. Anything they do is they're gonna have to respect, you know. And when it comes to 1+2 on block a hit, you can also, it's only +2, so you have to kind of bait. You have the 1+2 sidewalk, 1+2 1-4. So there's a lot of reading. There's a lot of reading. 1+2 into Hitman 3 is kind of useless, because if they do heat burst, the heat burst is gonna come out second, so it's gonna beat out your armor anyway. So yeah, guys, that's mostly what you want to do with Lee. You want a lot of chip damage, running 3-4, 4-4-2 just frame, a lot of poking. I think Lee's best pokes is this. Why is that? I know it's -1, but it's only -12, so you won't get punished really hard compared to, like, this is a really good low too, but it's -13. A lot of characters can punish that hard. Another issue with this low is that the range on hit makes it so, like, down 3 will whiff if somebody backdashes or sidewalks or whatever. So you gotta be really careful doing attacking after this low. So that's why I think down back 3 is one of his best. Of course, you just gotta poke a lot, right? Down 3s, you know what I'm saying? Silver tails, 1+2s, 3-3 hit confirm. A lot of spacing. So when somebody's rushing you with Lee, you want to do a lot of keep out buttons, because Lee, they nerfed heat burst and armor, so you can't just do that when somebody's rushing you. So you just want to play a lot of keep out with Lee Cha-La and control the pace, and also set up a lot of counter hits. Obviously with the down 4-1s on block and the 4-4s, down 4-1s and the magic 4s, down 4-1s and the down 2s, you know, down 3s. You know, basic counter hit setup. Somebody start walking a lot, 1+2. But like I said, in the new patch, y'all should know that y'all gotta play Lee like that already. But in this new patch, I call this the while staying 2-3 patch, because that's mostly what you're gonna use heat for, and that's mostly what you're gonna look for in the match to get big damage with Lee. Is while staying 2-3. Of course, there's another way to mix up while staying 2-3. You can mix up misstep low or while staying 2-3 like that into the sway back. So yeah, guys, it's pretty hard to play Lee Cha-La now, man. You gotta really, like, space a lot, poke, and try to set up that while staying 2-3 the whole game, because people are gonna duck. And the reason why people are gonna duck is because a lot of Lee's lows are very punishable. I hope this video helps. I'm trying to teach people how to play Lee Cha-La a lot better. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my content. Please keep watching, please keep subscribing, and tell everybody about my videos. So on that note, peace out, take care, and get more solid, ladies.